What's up, guys? It's your boy Dreadful Dragonite here, and I'm bringing you guys week 1 of the PCL D-League as we take on Platinum Howler and his Coquitlam Red Gyarados. I got that right. I got it right. I couldn't say before, but I got it right. Platinum Howler, he's a coach of the Coquitlam Red Gyarados. He's a really cool guy. He seems like an amazing person in the community so far. I really like him. So we play him week 1, and his team is absolutely scary. It's absolutely scary. His team actually consists. I've actually right in front of me, so I don't forget. His team consists of Tapu Koko, Drapion, Milotic, Staraptor, Serena, Excadrill, Alola Marowak, Acelgor, Gigalith, Throw, and Mega Latios. So basically, we're already dealing with Sand week 1. Okay, I mentioned in draft analysis that his team is absolutely very scary, insanely scary. So this week I had prep with my front office. Shout out to them. But shout out to them and shout out to Jack as well, because he's the one that helped with the mocks. More shout outs is that his side of the battle is already up, so I highly suggest you guys go check out his side. Everybody else is in the description down below too. And today all battles are up, so I highly suggest you go watch all the battles. They're all amazing, fantastic people, and all the battles are all amazing. I think that's all I need to go over with the shout outs. I think that's it. If you guys are hyped for PCL D-League, make sure you go down below and smash the like button. Okay, so we're doing something a little bit different today. Okay, I'm going to do some editing, and we're going to have Armands come up this way over here. Armands are going to be over here. As you guys see a blank screen only. You guys just see the background of the colors and stuff. That's there for right now. But I'm going to have all the mons and the moveset pop up, and I'm going to go over with it with you guys right now for our team builder. So first up, we have Scar, our Mega Metagross, with Tough Claws ability, Rocket moves, Meteor Mash, Zen Headbutt, Agility, and Earthquake. Okay, with 172 HP, max attack, and 84 speed. So basically, what you're probably thinking, why Agility of all things? Agility is for me that's enough speed investment after Agility to outspeed Adamant Extra Drill in Sand. Max speed Adamant Extra Drill in Sand. That's enough speed for my Mega Metagross to outspeed it and kill it. And with the Agility, like late game sweep, I come in, click Agility, and things drop. The only thing that takes hits on this team are the Milotic, which is going to be a problem, and the Serena as well. So there's also going to be a problem with the Trop Kicking. So Trop Kick shenanigans is going to be a problem, but we'll work around that and we'll do what we can with that. So that's our Mega Metagross set for this week 1. Scar, Mega Metagross. Next up, we have a Colgate or Zygarde, holding the Roselli Berry, Rocket the moves, 1000 Arrows, Outrage, Glare, and Dragon Dance with 104 HP, max attack, and 152 speed. So basically, I also forgot to mention Metagross is also adamant. So what this build is basically for is that I take a Z Dazzling Gleam from a Coco with this Roselli Berry. Like if he's not invested, if he just goes off max special attack, max attack, modest Z Gleam, I still take it. I still live, and after click Dragon Dance, I outspeed his Coco. I outspeed Coco. That's what I do. I outspeed a Coco. I'm not sure if I outspeed. No, I don't outspeed Scarf Coco, but I outspeed a timid max speed Coco after one Dragon Dance. And I have Glare on there just so Glare faster mons down, like maybe the extra jump. If I could get this Glare on that before the stands up, I click the Glare. I can also Glare the Coco if I need to Glare the Coco. Any other Mega Latios if I want to Glare that down too. So Glare it's just there for speed control, basically. Next up, we have a Nova, our Mew, rocking Psychium Z, rocking the moves Psyshock, Taunt, Soft Boiled, and Stealth Rock. That's what I mean, Roost and Stealth Rock. I'll probably change that, but for some reason Soft Boiled didn't go through. When I tried to battle Soft Boiled, didn't go through, so I was like, okay, so I just changed it to Roost. We're running also Bold with max HP, max defense, and 4 special attacks. So basically, this is just a utility Mew. Just come in here, take hits from the extra. This is essentially just my extra drill check. Oh, can't speak. My extra drill check, basically. And a taunt is also there if I just want to stop the Mega Latias from sending Calm Minds or Dragon Dances, things of that sort. Taunt is there to stop the Milotic. I 1v1 the Milotic. I click Taunt. I just click Side Shock to just keep whittling it down. A soft boy just to maintain my health. The Psyche MZ is also there, just to hit something super hard, and it may come in clutch, as we'll find out as we go into the battle. Next up, we have our Arcanine, Akamaru, our Arcanine, with the Rocky Helmet with Intimidate ability. Rocking the moves Flare Blitz, Iron Head, Will-O-Wisp, Morning Sun with max HP, max defense, and Force by Death with a bold nature. So this is like also kind of an extra Joe check, not like a check where it just comes in switches on it. Like I can't switch in on it, of course. And Earthquake does, I think it does OHKO me, even though I am with Intimidate, but the Intimidate is there, just in case I'm like, okay, I need to sack off Arcanine just to get Intimidated off of the extra Joe, so this extra doesn't sweep me. Understand? So that's the reason I have the Intimidate. That's the reason I have the Rocky Helmet as well. So if he's trying to chop kick me with Serena, I could just get the Rocky Helmet damage off. Residual damage is always amazing. We have the Will-O-Wisp just in case I do catch the extra Joe coming in. If he's like, oh, this thing can't touch me, boom. Get Will-O-Wisp, and now you're burnt, and now you can't. Your extra Joe is basically rendered useless until you get a Sword Dance up. I think that's all I would say. Morning Sun just for recovery, Flare Blitz, just to hit things hard, stab, and have Iron Head just to hit the Coco, just in case I want to get a Coco read, or Coco's in front and on against me. I just click Iron Head, things like that. Next up, we have Mandibuzz, Bone Keeper, the Mandibuzz, rocking the leftovers with rocking the moves Foul Play, Roost, Toxic, and U-Turn with max HP, max defense, and Force for Death. If you guys just think, well, I'm looking down because I'm looking at my phone, because my sets are on my phone, so I have them right here ready for you guys. So yeah, with the Overcoat ability, so that's what you always run. So it's also Impish Nature. Basically, this is just a check. This is like my actual designated check to the Extra Joe. If Extra Joe does come out, all this comes to my Mandibuzz, and I just click Foul Play. Foul Play does 2-KO it, and if he is rocking Stone Edge or Rock Slide, I am max defense, Impish Nature. I take like literally 20% to it, 20% or 30%. Like that's all I take from it. So this is just my absolute dedicated check to the what's his name, the Drill. Definitely dedicated check to him. And Toxic, if it gets toxic on things, that's also nice to get residual damage. It puts things on timer so that he has to be careful and be wary. So it also does stop sweeping. So it's also amazing. U-Turn for slow pivoting, and Roost, just keep me healthy. Last but not least, we have Louis Senior, our Licky, our shiny golden boy, rocking the leftovers. Rocking the moves Body Slam, Earthquake, Toxic, and Protect with max HP, max per death, and 4 attack with Cloud 9 ability. We're not running Oblivious this week because if I don't really even have to, let's say he leaves with Gigalith, right? Say he leaves with Gigalith, and he just goes lead Gigalith, Explosion. So he gets extra Joe for free next turn and just click Storage Dance and start sweeping. No, if I do see the Gigalith coming, I just most likely leave with my Licky with the Cloud 9. Sand is all disappeared. All weather is all disappeared and has no effect. So that's the reason I brought Licky. I was like, okay, perfect. The Sand team, I have my Licky. He comes out and boom, Sand's all gone. If you try to swoop extra Joe, it's not gonna happen no more because there's no more Sand now. So, and you can't activate the Sand after the Cloud 9 if I'm correct. It has to the Sand's still up, it's still around you, but you don't take damage from it, and you don't there's no speed boost, right? Because it has no effect. It's still up there, but with no effect. So you can't set the Sand again afterwards. If I'm not mistaken, because that's how it's a Showdown. I'm not sure if that actually works like that in Wi-Fi, but that's how that works in Showdown. It's Showdown. And Earthquake is to catch the Tapu Koko. A Body Slam get paralysis on things. Toxic, just against residual damage, wither things down. I can't run Wish on this. That's why I ran Toxic instead, because apparently Cloud9 has a hidden ability, and Licky got Wish after or before the hidden ability, so it's not compatible for some reason. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I just put Toxic on it. It's not a bad thing. So it is what it is. So that is our team for week 1. And yeah, let's just go ahead and jump into the battle. So we have the battle right over here. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a cut. I think I'm just going to go straight with it. So this is right here with team preview. We have it over here. I see that he brought no extra gel and no Gigalith. That's the first thing I noticed, right? Let me just actually just click that so you guys it's more clear. Yeet. Cool. So when we started battling, that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, yo, there's no Sand, there's no Drill, there's no Gigalith. There's no Staraptor because also I forgot to mention in my Moxer Jack, Banded Staraptor put in the work. Like I literally had nothing to stop the Banded Staraptor. Even my Mandibus could not stop the Banded Staraptor. Staraptor just came in, it took a life and left. Basically, it took a life. It just takes a life and it comes out, comes back in later on, take a life again. So that's what Staraptor does. So I was really scared that it did not. I meant to. I can't speak. I'm just so excited. I meant to say that I was really happy that it did not come because I was like, ooh, that's amazing. No Scarf Raptor, no Banded Raptor. That's phenomenal. And also shout out to Platinum Howler. He was really patient because something was wrong with one of my sets, my Mew. My Mew had the wrong set or whatever. It couldn't be shiny for some reason, and I was running a shiny, so I thought I was like, what's wrong with my team? I showed the admin of my team, and they're like, it's shiny Zygarde. I'm like, it's not shiny Zygarde because Zygarde is unlocked in Gen 7. So they're like, I don't know. So I was testing it out, and I was like, it's shiny Mew. So we originally planned to go Saturday night, but since due to like my thing wasn't working, we went ahead and pushed to the next day. So shout out to him for being really patient for my mess ups. You know, I screwed up so many times, but shout out to him for being patient with that. So let's actually just get into the battle, and let me know how you guys like the team build at the beginning, because that did take a long time. It's already been like 11 minutes in, and it was barely starting the battle. So basically, okay, so I see this, I'm like, okay, I want to get my rocks up. So I was like, you know what, let's just lead Mew. It's an amazing lead against this whole team. The only bad lead that I will have against is the Drapion, the Mega Latios, or the Alola Marowak. I'm like, okay, his only rock setter is Alola Marowak, so I was like, okay, so that might be a lead. The Latios, I'm like, he's not going to lead with Mega Latios right off the bat. And Drapion, that's not even a smart lead. So I'm like, it's probably going to be the Coco to get Volt Switch Initiative and just get out, or U-Turn Initiative and get out, or is this just going to be a Alola Marowak? So I was like, you know what? In both of those, I like my Mew, so that's what I went ahead and did with. I led with Mew. Oh goodness, this was actually loud. I've got to turn off the volume. It's in my headphones. I was like, why is it so loud? But yeah, so I go ahead and just lead off with my Mew. You know, try to get my rocks up, and he does go ahead and lead off with his Alola Marowak, and I was just too scared because even though I'm max defensive, I don't take a Shadow Bone really well. Like, so I was like, you know, I'm almost gonna switch out. So what I did, I just switched out to my Mandibus, anticipating a Shadow Bone, because Shadow Bone does OHKO me, even though. So he also makes a double out into his Coco. So I'm like, oh, I don't know if that was a read or if he was just trying to just came into it. So I was like, okay, I can't really stay on this because I'm Fizz Def. I am not Spit Def at all. So you know, I have to go into my Licky check. That's my designated check all the time. I take 20 or 30% all the time to a Thunderbolt or anything. So that's what I did. Came out with Louis Senior, my Licky. Cloud9 pops. So he's like, okay, Cloud9 for my drill. He goes to a Thunderbolt. It does about 30%. So I was like, that's fine with me. I take those every single day. This is my check to it. He knows it's my check to it. So, and right over here, I'm like, oh, should I go for Earthquake or should I go for Toxic? So I went to go for the Earthquake, but he did make the switch. So I was like, oof, that's not that great. Let me pause this over here actually. So my thinking on this was like, okay, he probably doesn't know of Earthquake, right? He probably doesn't know of Earthquake. So I almost gonna click Earthquake, and Earthquake from Licky does like minimum 40% to the Coco. Minimum. Oh, hit the mic, my bad. So I was like, this is perfect. I'm almost going for the Earthquake. But I guess he was also scared of the Toxic, so I should have just went for the Toxic. I could have caught the Milotic, and Milotic was Toxic. That means it's on a timer, even though it's Marvel Skill, it does pop anyway because, you know, defense goes up. I'm like, I don't really care about that at all. You're on a timer and you can't stall over here no more. So I do go for the Earthquake, and I do like 15% to it. So I'm like, okay, this thing is a max defense. It's a max HP, max defense, full nature. That's what it is. That's just what it is right there, okay? That's all that is. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. He does have the Flame Orb, of course. I just go for the Protect, try to scout for what he has. You know, let's go with some scouts if you go for Scald or something. And he goes for the Toxic. I'm like, okay, that's really good information. So now he has Toxic. I'm assuming Scald, Protect, and Recover. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm like, okay, he's taking burn damage. That's fine with me. So on the Toxic, he goes for his Toxic. It does miss. I just go for the Body Slam just to get some chip. And that Toxic, that's an early game Toxic, right? So I was like, it could have mattered, but you know, no, it's only been like 5 turns in, and Toxic in the game, spoiler alert, is like about 30 turns. So early misses like that is like a miss. It's like, maybe it didn't matter, maybe it didn't matter. So sorry about that, it's Platinum, you know, but it's Mons, it is what it is. I get my left to recovery, get back to a lot. And the Body Slam did about 10%, so or 10-15%. So I'm like, okay, I've got to have He's probably going to go for the recover on here. So if I do call it correctly, I come out and go straight into my Zygarde. Yes, I do go to my Zygarde. Colgate or Shiny Zygarde. I'm like, okay, he's going to click recover. He's not going to click Scald. He's not going to click protect because he has to click recover at this point. So that's what he goes ahead and does. He clicks recover, and I know this thing can't touch me. All I'm hoping is that he does not get a Scald burn on me, right? That's all I'm praying for. So what I do is I just go for a Dragon Dance. I'm like, this is a free Dragon Dance. I'm banking that he does not get the 30% burn or whatever of the Scald. He goes to the Scald, and thankfully it does about like 25% and I do not get the burn. So I'm like, yes, thank the Lord I did not get burned, because if my Zygarde got burned, that would have been awful. So what I do, I just go for my Outrage, because the plus run Outrage to a Milotic, that's 50%. So I'm like, bet. He comes out into his Serena, probably thinking I'm going for double Dragon Dance or whatever, which I could have, like right here. I could have clicked double Dragon Dance like right onto it, but I was scared the Scald, the quick Scald, the Fisher burns. I was not messing with none of that. I need to get rid of that Milotic as soon as possible. Like as soon as possible, that thing needs to go. So that's the reason why I didn't click Outrage. That's why I didn't click Dragon Dance. But if I did click Dragon Dance, this thing comes in. I'm assuming he just wants me to come in. He thinks I'm gonna be beating double Dragon Dance or something, or sub or whatever. And he wants to get a Trop Kick off, so I lose an attack stat, right? So if I went for a double Dragon Dance over here, I could have potentially just cleaned up the game. I'm not too sure exactly, because I have to go Outrage and then your Milotic, hit the Milotic twice, hope for no burns, and then after confusion, I have to hope I don't hit myself. So from this point, it could have been game or it could not have been game, but you know, it is what it is. So right over here, I'm still locked into Outrage, so I do go for the Outrage. Right over here, just knocked out Serena, and that's my first kill in the whole season. My Zygarde gets a kill right away. This is like what, turn 7 or turn 8, and Zygarde gets a kill. I only do get 2 Outrages off, which I'm really thankful for. I did not want to get a 3rd one off, because basically at this point, if I was still locked in, all he has to do is come out to his Coco. All he has to do is come out to his Coco, and if he isn't a Calm Mind Berry, he could just set up on me and just start to sweep me. So I was like, okay, I'm not messing with that. He does come out to the Mega Latios, so I'm kind of scared. I'm like, okay, I am confused. I'm not gonna take the risk of freaking you know, hitting myself and getting bought by a Draco Meteor. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna go my Louis Senior. He is my check to any special monster, the Mega Latios and the Coco, the Volt Special, and the Milotic. So he's my check to all those 3 monsters. So I'm like, well, make the safe play. Just come out. Preserve my Zygarde, you know, because Zygarde can still come in and sweep the game potentially. He potentially still can. He does get the Draco off, but does do a big amount, does about 50%. So I'm like, hey, that is fine with me. He is about max special attack. I'm not sure about my modest. Could be modest, but I'm not sure. It could just been a roll. So he goes ahead with withdrawals while I go for my Toxic. So I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna click Toxic, right? Because Toxic is a safe display. A Draco Meteor does next to it like 15 to 20% because of the special attack drop by 2. So I'm like, Toxic's my safest play, right? It is my safest play. I do get leftovers recovery on the switches, so I do get free leftovers recovery without taking any damage. So I do get above half, so that's amazing. I do also have this thing on a timer. So what I do is I come out and I come into my Mandibuzz, because Mandibuzz is my check to this thing. This thing's gonna most likely be physical. He goes for the rocks, and I didn't bring Defog at this point. I'm like, oh, I was supposed to bring Defog with Toxic. So I'm like, it's fine. It is what it is. Rocks don't matter too much at this point. I'm like, I really don't care about rocks. I do go for the foul play. It does do about like 40 or 50%. It does a big chunk to this thing. He has to click Flare Blitz because that's all he can do. And I do take it because I am his depth, but that was a lot of damage. So I was like, okay, he must be like max attack adamant. So that's all I could think of. So I'm like, you know what? He does die next Toxic player, so I'm also gonna click Roost. I'm gonna take some damage, but he was thinking that I'm gonna go for the Defog as he dies. So he does go for the rocks on this turn. Predicted my Defog, and he doesn't. So I just got a free Roost off. I'm back to full HP, and this is amazing. And Licky got his first kill because he's on the side of Toxic. Licky does get the kill. He does come out into his Coco, and I'm like, oof, okay, that's fine. I saw my check, and my Licky just comes in and eats up any hit from Coco. So I'm like, that's fine. I'm not full. Let me just come out. I'm not gonna risk my bird because my bird is still very important in this game. Come out to oh, actually no, my bad. I do predict the Thunderbolt. that's why I come out to my Zygarde. He saw me come in with the Licky Licky last time, so he probably just predicted that and just go for Thunderbolt to take it up. But he doesn't go for Thunderbolt, he goes for the Calm Mind. So I'm thinking, I'm like, oh bro, oh no, my bad, I have no clue what happened. Sorry about that. Sorry about it. Let's go back. Okay, so all he does is click the Calm Mind. I'm like, oh, this is really good switching for me because I'm lit. I'm down, right? I'm down with this. I just come up to my Zygarde. I'm like, okay, I am Rosalie Berry. I do take it at +1, but if he has Z Dazzling Gleam, I just die. But he just is regular Dazzling Gleam. As I go for my Dragonite, I did kind of take a bet, like, okay, I do kind of take a bet, go for the Dragon Dance over here, because I'm like, okay, I don't think he is Z. No, I don't think he is Z Gleam. I was like, okay, I don't think he's Z Gleam. I do die to a +1 Z Gleam, but regular +1 Dazzling Gleam, I do eat. Max roll does like 56%, something like that. So I'm like, okay, I live it no matter what, because I was well around like 60% ish. So I just go for a Dragon Dance over here, because I do know. Oh my goodness, I'm very sorry about that. I'm double clicking it. That's why. My bad. My bad. I do go for the Dragon Dance. Come on, I'll speed it now. So all I have to do is just click Earthquake. I do OHKO it. He does come out into his Latios. But I mean 1,000 arrows, not Earthquake. I go for the 1,000 arrows because it doesn't really matter. You have to be like Fizz Def to take it up, to take the hit. So if he is not Fizz Def, I'm like, okay, clean. I get 2 kills. My Zygarde already has 2 kills. We are now up 3-0. Zygarde with 2 kills, and Licky claimed the kill. So we're looking good. We are looking very, very good. We're up 6-3. He does come out into his Milotic, but does suck. I'm like, oh, I can't kill it. I had to click Outrage just so I could put it in range for my Mega Metagross to come in, click Zen Headbutt, and take it out, right? Because that's just the exact amount I needed to go down to for that to happen. So that is cool. Zygarde does go down, but my Zygarde did claim 2 kills. He claimed 2 kills, and he put this thing in range for my Metagross to come in and click Zen Headbutt and it would die, right? Basically, that's what it did for that. So that's what I said. I do come out to my Mega Metagross. I'm with a Scar. I'm also right here debating, do I click Agility? But I'm like, no, if I do click Agility and he just clicks Recover on this turn, I can't kill it with a Zen Headbutt. So I'm like, I have to go for the Zen Headbutt at this point. So what I do, Mega Evolve, go for Zen Headbutt, and Mega Metagross does claim his first kill in week 1 in the very first season of the PCL D-League. And that's there. I'm like, cool. He's down to 2 Mons, his Drapion and his Coco. He comes out into his Coco, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. And I go for the Earthquake, because the Earthquake does kill on this point. And I should have calced it. I should have calced that he was going to go for a Z. And lo and behold, he goes for Z Thunderbolt. And I'm like, oh no, I don't live this. If he's max at special attack and adamant, it's like a roll for me to live, like 25% chance for me to live. But after rocks, it's guaranteed OHKO. So I'm like, oh my god, I should have read this or something. I should have came out into my like Licky, but I was like, Licky couldn't do too much. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But no, actually right here, what I could have done is I could kill my Licky, sacked it off, essentially just sacked it off, because like it is useful, but at the same time it's not really too useful. I could have just sacked off my Licky, come back out to my Mega Metagross, right? Come out to my Mega Metagross, click Earthquake, and just call it GG and game over, right? Basically. But I was not thinking properly. I was like, oh, he doesn't have a Z move. That's what I was thinking. For some reason, I was like, he has no Thunderbolt, and I see the Z move pop off. I was like, oh man, I done messed up. I should have sacked off my Licky. I should have just sacked off my Licky right away. So Scar does go down. He does pick up 1 kill at least. So it is what it is. I just come out to my Licky because I know Licky can just bop this thing with the Earthquake, and I just do wall it. Even if he just tries to set up Calm Minds, I click Earthquake. He does get 2 kills, so it doesn't really matter. He does withdraw it. I'm like, okay, whatever. It comes out into his Drapion, and Earthquake was like a no drawback play because both Mons are weak to Earthquake. I go for the Earthquake, and the Drapion is Sugarberry. So I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. Without Sugarberry, I do 40% to it, and right here, I do like roughly 20%. So I'm like, cool. He dies to 2 more Earthquakes, and I get Lefty's recovery. I guess he was thinking I'm gonna go for Toxic, but there's just no point. He does go for the Swords Dance. I'm like, oh, okay, this is not. It's not the end of the world because I do have Arcanine in the back with Intimidate. I just go for the Earthquake. It does do 40% ish. Yeah, it does a lot of damage. It does die to the next one, but I don't live a Crunch or a Poison Jab or whatever from it because I am fully sped dash. I don't take anything. What I could have done in hindsight, I could have came out to my Mandibuzz to save differential. Again, this is just for saving differential. If I get my Mandibuzz, I am max defense. I come out to my Mandibuzz. I take a Crunch. It's a Crunch too, right? So I'm resisted. So I just come out and I just foul play it and it just dies, basically. So it is what it is. I do get the Intimidated off. He does go down to +1 instead, and I go for the Flare Blitz. I think I was debating to go Will-O-Wisp, but I was like, Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't matter. I just go for Flare Blitz. I don't want to mess with any like hacks or anything like crit, and plus Rocky Helmet's there too. So Flare Blitz does kill it, and Arcanine does pick up its first kill against this thing. So we are down 3 Mons. We have Mega Metagross, Zygarde, and Licky Licky. We're down 3 Mons. He does come out into his Coco, and I was like, I'm just gonna let my Arcanine. I'm just gonna sack it off. It's fine. I'm just gonna sack it off. It doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for Flare Blitz. If he does go for Calm Mind, as he does, I click Flare Blitz. I do about, I want to say like 30 or 40%. I want to say about that much. I do. I want to see. Let's see how much we actually do. I don't actually remember, but it was a big chunk. That's all I know. It was a really big chunk. Yeah, did 51% actually. 51%. I do take recoil damage, so he does go for the Thunderbolt. And right here, this was actually perfect because my Mew. I was doing calc. I'm like, oh, Side Shock does a kill. I'm like, wait, I have Psychium Z. Psychium Z completely obliterates. It does 59%. I'll come out to Nova, and Nova, I click Z Side Shock, and I go ahead and do kill it, even though I do barely live. It was not a roll or anything. I did live. I lived it no matter what. And that was just a crit. I did a calc. A +1 Calm Mind, modest. Thunderbolt does like only about 86% to me and max roll. So I'm like, okay, that's perfect. I do go for the Shattered Psyche, and I do go ahead and kill the Coco. And your Los Ampharos has picked up its very first W in my very first Wi-Fi league against Platinum Howler. Really good start, 2-0 victory. I don't know what to say. I just don't know what to say. I'm just really excited that I actually did get to go ahead and pick up the kill, and pick up the very first W. You know, I could have made different plays, you know, to save differential. Like, my Zygarde went out basically. Right? That's what happened in Venom. When my Mega Metagross came out, I could have, you know, came out to my Licky Licky, sacked that off, and then just come back into my Mega Metagross, took agility, and just win the game, right? I could have, because all he had at that point was the Coco, Drapion. That's all he had at that point, Coco and Drapion. So I did kill the Milotic, so I could have just came out into my Coco, into my Licky Licky, assuming the Z Thunderbolt. Licky Licky dies. Now I'm at 4 Mons alive. Come back at Mega Metagross. Click agility. Click Earthquake. It dies. Drapion dies as well. So I could have picked the 4-0 victory, but nonetheless, I was just going for the win. I don't want to be anything. I don't want to do anything fancy, because just in case if he did click Calm Mind instead of clicking Z Thunderbolt on my Mega Metagross, then I'd have been in a worse position. But also I could have clicked Toxic, but at the same time he could have just swapped out. But you know, things could have been differently. I could have won the game if I was like not being shaky. During this whole game I was shaking. I was so scared. I'm like, oh my goodness, this game was really close, because the whole time I was like, oh my god, if I make one misplay, if I make one wrong move, I lose the game. That's how close the game was. If I made one wrong move, I lost the game. If I made one wrong move. And he played phenomenally too, right? He told me also that he didn't build his team. His front office did, because he was really busy that week for week 1. He just didn't have the time to build. So his front office built team, and they just gave it to him. And he played phenomenally with his team. He played amazing. I wasn't trying to be flashy. If I did make those reads, but I was like I said, this game was very intense. I was sweating. I was shaking. It was really intense game. So GG's to Platinum Howler. I really recommend that you guys go down and check out his side of the battle and check out everybody else's videos. But because I know I will. I'm going to be watching everyone's battles. I'm also going to be especially watching Howler's his side of the battle, what his thought process was. I want to see that as well. That's going to be an amazing time to watch that. So if you guys are hyped, we picked up a very first W, 2-0 victory. It's not nothing too flashy. I could have won 4-0 like I said, but a win's a win. A win in my book is a win. I don't care. I really don't care about differential. You know, differential will matter at the end of the season because the only top six coaches out of the 12 in total make playoffs. So I'm probably going to have to play for differential for upcoming weeks. So I don't, just in case the thing does happen where I need differential to make the playoffs. So in the future, I'm going to try to win with a good differential, so I can help boost my standings up and hopefully make the playoffs. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below and smash the like button. If you have any comments, suggestions, or concerns, or anything that you liked about the team, anything different about the team, let me know down below. And if you guys have not hit the subscribe button, I highly suggest that you go and do so, because you missed out some great content. I'm telling you that right now. This has been your boy, Dreadful Dragonite, out. Peace. Later.